The other thing I like about the game of money is we have evidence that you can win, right? How many self-made millionaires in a couple of decades are there, right? The people that have trust funds and all of that, cares. That's
Awesome.
5%. You're looking at two guys here on this video who are self-made. Taylor did a little faster than I did, but again, we both got to the end of the game. Well, frankly, the game's still going, but we both got you won or you pass go or whatever that is. And I look at all the self-made people. And again, that's part of what I'm trying to do in my Twitter feed and Instagram is look for self-made people. It could be done by all of us. And the other thing I really love is every single person on the planet's got 24 hours in the day.
It's awesome. Yeah. What on that time aspect, one of the things I have this nagging thing in the back of my head, which is such a gift and such a curse at the same time. Is like, I don't know why this is, and this is really personal and really weird that I'm going to say this, but nonetheless, I get up in the morning and for whatever reason, I have a very big family. So one of the things that I think about is like, am I the first one awake amongst my extended family? Is there someone up before me? And I have one uncle who's up very early. So every time I try to roll back over and go back to sleep for another 20 minutes, whatever it is, I'm like, he's up.
He's up.
Why am I not up? Let me go up and get after it like he does. And so that is every single day. I wake up and I'm like, what time is it? Is anyone else up? If the answer is yes, I'm not going back to sleep. And it's just because I can't, even if I try, my gears just sit there.
Your mind is on. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. So the game of money is, again, it's played every day by every person around. I will say, even if you want to say you're not playing the game of money, like I have a relatively close to me in the family tree who for the longest time said the game of money doesn't apply to her. And I've always thought you're playing it whether you like to or not.
Right.
Fast forward a couple of decades, I was right. The game of money has been unfortunate to her.
Tough. Yeah, tough. But that's the case if you're not focused on it all the time. It's a thing. Like I put out something on Instagram the other day. Like my wife says I'm obsessed with money, and like I am, but I'm obsessed so I don't have to worry. There's kind of two different things there. Like my obsession, I guess, is like this constant mild worry. Yeah. But it's to keep that really big, I can't get by worry from never happening to me.
Yeah, and again, I have the same thing. To us. So again, I still have the same concerns. And again, I have to say growing up uncomfortable around money and having that be part of my soul now is a superpower, right? Because I can always close my eyes and go back to being that whatever 11-year-old kid who was a weekend away from being kicked out of the house, having to go live in Michigan or whatever it was, or having to, go to work at 12 years old under the table at a dry cleaner.
Yep.
I get it.
It's such a gift. It's such a gift. It wasn't fun, but it's such a gift because it sounds like
I wouldn't trade it for the world today.
My upbringing sounds like it maybe was a little bit more financially stable than yours, but it wasn't. It was still getting by. It wasn't excess by any stretch of the imagination. So every dollar was accounted for, and that's still kind of how it sounds like we both live our lives at this point.
Absolutely. Well, I think you have a book that you would like to recommend about the game.
Oh, yeah. And this one's all over the place, but it's all over the place, rightfully so. I've read a lot of financial books, a lot of personal finance type stuff. And Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money is hands down the best read. It's a good read for someone that's very educated. It's in the world of finance and personal finance. And it's a very good read for someone that's not at all educated, because what he does in such an innate Morgan Housel way is makes everything so tangible. He relates financial lessons to just general life stories in general, so everybody can grasp the concept that he's talking about throughout the book. And it's just a very easy read, a phenomenal read, really good lessons, really good takeaways.
Yeah, I read that. It's been around for a while, right?
It's been around for a long time. Yeah. And it's become popular in like the last 2 or 3 years. Like you're seeing it everywhere now. And rightfully so. I used to give it out to when I at one point I worked with financial advisors. They were clients of mine, and I used to give it out to them, and they would give it to their clients and everything. And it's just a phenomenal read.
Yeah. Taylor, where can people find you?
Yeah. Find us at Life Goal Investments on Instagram. Again, at Life Goal Investments, plural. We're just trying to take financial information, economic information, market information, and make it tangible like Morgan Housel does to the layman.
There you go. And you do a great job. I'm constantly impressed with what you guys put out on a daily basis.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.